to the famous Jawas series, where we will tell you about the lives of some very famous Jawas within the Jawa community. In this episode we will be meeting a daring Jawa smuggler, called Kesit, as he travels the galaxy to do smuggling. Like most Jawas, Kesit was born on Tatooine. At a young age, Kesit became an orphan when his parents were killed during a Sand People raid. Even at a young age he was very adventurous. His favorite hobby as a kid was to race across the dunes, but he also was a bit of a hoarder, collecting various knickknacks, which he would then trade with fellow orphans at the orphanage. Kesit dreamed of going on adventures across the galaxy, and when he became an adult, he hitchhiked aboard a freighter headed for Hutt space. Eventually, he found himself on Nalhutta. It was here that he met the legendary smuggler, Han Duo. It was then that Kesit decided he wanted to become a smuggler as well. For a few years he became Han Duo's co-pilot, until Han replaced him with some Wookiee. By this time Kesit had saved up enough credits to buy his own ship. He bought a used XS light freighter, and named it the Rusted Arrow Bird. Kesit became what is known as a scrap runner. These are smugglers who illegally ship scrap to Tatooine, avoiding the Jawa Council's scrap import fees and taxes. Early on in his career, he would smuggle scrap between Tatooine and its furthest moon, Shinini. Kesit even managed to make the Shinini run in less than 1 parsec, and eventually Kesit started to make scrap smuggling runs to even more distant planets. Kesit will often sell interesting knickknacks he finds during his travels in the Outlaw's Den on Tatooine. It is his interest in collecting and selling interesting knickknacks that caused Kesit to gain the nickname Collector. For a while Kesit had a Gamorrean co-pilot called Blag, but Kesit had to fire him when the Gamorrean's drinking problem led to violent outbursts. Blag is currently wanted for several murders. Smuggling is illegal, and there is always the risk of being captured by either the Republic or Empire for smuggling illegal goods in their territories. Many criminal organizations, however, will pay a lot of credits for smugglers to transport their illegal goods, which is often incentive enough for many smugglers to risk their lives and freedom making these smuggling runs. Kesit has invited us to join him on his travels across the galaxy. We have arrived at the Anchorhead spaceport, and we are heading to Kesit's ship now. How exciting! This is the Rusted Arrow Bird. What a piece of junk! Kesit, are you here?
Yes. Almost perfect. What the fuck? Watch where you fly, moron!
So where are we going, Kesit? Rishi, how exciting! Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there? I have to admit having a Jawa pilot a spacecraft scared me, but after a slightly turbulent liftoff, the flight to Rishi was pretty smooth. While on Rishi, Kesset delivered some taxi parts to Big Earth Joe's, the Jawa founder and owner of the Big Earth Joe's taxi company, whom we previously featured in a Season 1 episode. Kesset then went to browse the wares of the many merchants selling pirate loot for interesting knickknacks he could bring back to Tatooine. His shopping spree, however, was cut short when he received a call to meet a contact for a job. Kesset is meeting with Al Jawan's henchman for a job right now. How exciting!
Al Jawan has a job for you.
Obligong kita wabakawami.
He needs this scrap smuggled to Old Ran.
Go puta badalva no confesco vami.
You owe Al Jawan credit. You are not in a position to decline.
Che cosa niente babayara fara?
Kesset actually got a real smuggling job while we were following him. How exciting! We are now on our way to the planet Alderaan to smuggle some illegal scrap to a scrap trader working for Al Jawan. Alderaan, such a nice world. I hope nothing ever happens to it. It seems Kesset is delivering the scrap to the Alderaan contact. Oh my.
Freeze. You are under arrest for smuggling. Turn that off, please.
Excuse me. We are recording a famous Jawas episode here.
Alright, that's enough. Turn that camera off now.
How rude. Sadly, our adventure with Kesset got cut short due to his arrest. Hopefully Kesset can afford a good lawyer. He will need one, since he got caught red-handed.
Kesset the smuggler. I know you work for Al Jawan. And I know you have been to his compound on Nar Shaddaa. Help me capture Al Jawan, and I will make these smuggling charges against you disappear. Very well. Let's start with you telling me everything you know about Al Jawan.
Do not miss the exciting season finale of Famous Jawas, as we will get an exclusive interview with Al Jawan, the Jawa godfather. Until next time. Who's there? Oh no.